The lights just seem to shine the brightest at Yankee Stadium in the month of October. And here we are getting ready for World Series Game 1, 1998. The San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. Backing up the left-handed pitcher David Wells. You look at his 1998 postseason, 3-0 with an ERA under 2. He couldn't be pitching. Just high for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. A good start for the Padres as Veras reaches first on the free pass with Gwynn coming up in 5 games. Veras is running as Gwynn pokes a base hit into left field. Veras will stop as Leday came up ready to throw. A walk, a single, and the Padres have something working in the first. Veras trying to steal third as Vaughn bounces one to Knobloch for the 4-3 double play. Runner at third, 2 out. The first inning started out so promising for San Diego. A walk, a single. A scoreless first for San Diego with the Yankees coming up. I already showed you the San Diego defense, and a look now at the San Diego ace, Kevin Brown.
He has a chance to get ahead and really start creating things out there on the mound.
Knobloch is jammed, and a pop-up to Gomez at short. 1 up, 1 down for the Yankees.
Derek Jeter will take that pitch the other way. Very adept at going the other way, especially with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes here, and he goes the other way, but right at Veras. 2 up, 2 down. So an uneventful start for the Yankees against Kevin Brown. Entered an ace in Todd Stottlemyre, who threw well here in the division series, but it wasn't good enough. No competition like Kevin Brown. And the result, 3 up, 3 down. In the first inning for Brown and the Padres as the Yankees go in order. Jim Leyritz, the former Yankee, will lead off the second for San Diego. No score. Tino Martinez, the easy pickup. And that's 3 in a row retired by Wells as he gets the leadoff hitter here in the second.
You know, a pitcher.
And one of the best defensive first basemen in the game. 0-2, 2 out. Instead, Finley shoots the gap in right center field. Well hit and up against the wall. Finley digs for second and is content with a 2-out stand-up double. Hernandez pops it into right. David Wells gets around more trouble as he gets Hernandez to fly to right. And the Padres do nothing with a 2-out double from Finley. One pitch. 1 out as Caminetti shows off the arm. And let's take you down now to Chip Caray standing by with a very special guest. Chip.
Trying to bring disaster relief to your native homeland of the Dominican Republic.
There's definitely with the Sammy Charity Foundation, I have a lot of opportunity to help them out, a lot of people, and go out there and support 100%. And hey, tell you what, you know, I love it, and I have a lot of support for the American people. When I go back to my country, I'm going to give what the American people give me.
It's a hitter struggling like Tino Martinez to swing at a pitch just out of the zone.
Not running, ball 4, 2 on, 1 out.
Bob mentioned that Chili Davis was a low ball hitter.
A big strikeout for Brown and the Padres as Brocious is gone. Nasty pitch down and away, and now 2 on, 2 out here in the Yankees second. Runners will go on 3 and 2. That'll load him up for Ricky Leday. A single, 2 walks in the inning. A strikeout mixed in, and now Leday. It's a fair ball. Davis scores. Martinez scores. They will hold Posada. It's 2-0 New York. Inning over, but not before damage done by the Yankees. Doubling up the Babe's number. A ball and 2 strikes. Gomez fights it off and floats a base hit into left field.
Come on, Babe.
That's into right field. O'Neill over to get it. 1 out. Back to first is Gomez. That'll bring in Tony Gwynn, who gets a chance to come back to the World Series. 0-1 the count. To the first baseman, Martinez. Good play. Finally gets it with his foot on the bag. 2 down. By holding the runner on as they were doing with Gomez at first. Hernandez will work game 3 in San Diego. Vaughn into right center field. Well hit. Back at the track. The wall. This game is tied. Greg Vaughn goes deep into right center field. Gets his second postseason home run of this year and ties the Yankees at 2 here in the 3rd.
Did he ever take the outside part of the plate away from David Wells?
High total for a guy who comes into this game in this postseason 3-0. 2 out, nobody on, and Caminetti strikes out on the pitch down and in. Greg Vaughn jumps up and bites the team that in a way didn't want him. A part of the American League office. Jeter, a little flare into right for Gwynn. And that's the first out here in the 3rd inning. As you watch Kevin Brown on the mound, we had a shot of Bob Gibson. Into left field. Vaughn back to get it. The first 2 Yankees are gone here in the 3rd.
Where will they end up?
2 out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Brown rings up his 3rd strikeout of the night. Williams is 0 for 2, and we move to the 4th inning of game 1. 2 for the Yankees in the 2nd. One away as Wells strikes out his 4th. Tony Gwynn says this is the best team he's been surrounded by in his 17 seasons as a Padre. 2-2 pitch. Into left field. Leday is there. 2 out. And Joyner's 0 for 2 with 14 home runs during the regular season for San Diego. 2 out, nobody on, and a check on the first baseman Martinez. The Padres go in order for the first time tonight. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with Davis, Martinez, Brocious coming up in a 2-2 game.
Davis more susceptible to that high 4-seam fastball.
Into center field. Davis got under it, and Finley waits for it. 1 out, leadoff man gone here in the 4th inning. Into center field for Finley. He's taking care of the first 2, Davis and Tino Martinez, and with 2 out, nobody on, the batter will be Brocious. Many on this Yankee team calling Scott Brocious in his first year with the Yankees the MVP of this club, which is high praise for a team that won 114 games. Into left center field, and Finley makes a nice play to cut it off. Brocious testing him. He is out to end the 4th inning. You talk about Steve Finley, involved heavily in the 4th inning, ranging far to his right.
And the nice pick out of the dirt by Kilvio Veras, and it was still a close play at second base.
0-2 the count on Hernandez as he golfs one down the left field line. Leday in the corner. Hernandez the first out here in the 5th inning for San Diego. Performed in this postseason. Gomez pops it to the shortstop Jeter. 2 up, 2 down. 6 in a row retired by David Wells.
Wells.
4 strikeouts for Wells so far as Veras, a floater behind short that'll fall in for a 2-out hit. So Kilvio Veras is on base for the 2nd time tonight. Ripped down the right field line at the track at the wall, gone. Off the facing at the bottom of the upper deck, and Tony Gwynn goes deep with his first postseason home run to put San Diego out in front 4-2.
That was a situation where David Wells was more concerned about Kilvio Veras at first base.
And tried to hook the ball to right field more often. You can see from the power he displayed right there, he's got a lot of size.
Now Vaughn down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a fair ball back to back, and it's all of a sudden a 5-2 San Diego lead here in game 1. During this regular season, 1 fewer than a year ago. Caminetti pops it up. Shallow left field for Ricky Leday. What started the trouble for the Yankees and David Wells, a little old 2-out, 2-strike hit by Kilvio Veras. So the Padres have a 5-2 5th-inning lead behind their ace Brown, and a ground ball to the right side. Good play by Veras to his left. 1 away. Joe Torre, who told us before the games he is so much more relaxed this time through. Leday's 2 for 2. Compared to 1996, his first time ever a part of World Series play as either a player or a manager. 0 for 2 in this game and just 6 out of 38 this postseason. To the right side and through. Back-to-back hits, Leday and Knobloch, and it's 2 on with 1 out. To the Padre bullpen. 2 on, 1 out, 5th inning. Over the head of Brown. Tough play, Gomez. Good play, Gomez. 2 gone. Off the plate, tough play for Veras, gets a true hop, and the shovel to first as the Yankees threaten, do not score. Back-to-back hits by Leday and Knobloch. The Yankees have left 4, and after 5.
4 miles an hour off that fastball, and it makes it much easier to pull.
Leyritz into right field. O'Neill back to get it. 1 down. Hitting instructor Merv Retman is wearing a microphone for us, and here's what he said as Gwynn stepped to the plate. 3-2. That missed the outside corner, and it's a 1-out walk to Joyner. Second walk handed out by Wells. And tonight, Gwynn is 2 out of 3 with that 2-run home run. The 2-2 pitch to Finley. To the right side, the line drive into the double play. Joyner doubled off as Martinez made the catch, tagged the bag, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Williams, Davis, Martinez coming up for New York. Outside corner struck him out. 4th strikeout for Kevin Brown tonight. And to set you up for the rest of tonight's game and the rest of this series.
Most good low ball hitters are good off-speed hitters also.
Popped up behind short for Gomez. Called off by Vaughn. 2 up.
That pitch was right on the hands of Chili Davis. That's where most American League pitchers try to.
Pitch number 100 coming on the night for Kevin Brown. 2 out, nobody on. And a strong 6th inning from Kevin Brown. The Yankees go in order into the 7th, game 1. 5-2 Padres back after a break from your local Fox station. He was in the decisive game 6 of the NLCS. And boy, has he been in game 1 of the World Series. Lloyd and Mendoza getting ready as Hernandez floats one to center for Bernie Williams. Carlos Hernandez is 0 for 3. Tony Gwynn has had one big swing of the bat here tonight. Before tonight's game, actually earlier this afternoon, here's what he had to say. Base is empty, 1 out, and Gomez a check swing grounded to Brocious. The bare hand pickup. The throw is true, and the first 2 are gone for the Padres here in the top of the 7th. Tomorrow we'll be right back here if he's known Tony Gwynn. Barris into right. O'Neill back near the wall. Little leap and a catch, and the Padres go in order in the top of the 7th. Time to stretch. These Yankee fans will stretch and hope for some runs. Bottom of the 7th inning, bottom of the order coming up. Game 1, it's 5-2 San Diego. Autumn in New York. October baseball. Yankee Stadium, and first pitch swinging as Brocious. Barris takes care of it. 1 up, 1 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 3. Posada rips a base hit into right field. And Jorge's on base for the 2nd time tonight. He walked him, 2 on, 1 out. First out of that pen is right-hander Donnie Wall. The 2-0 to Knobloch. Down the left field line. Vaughn in the corner at the wall. Gone! It's a 5-5 game in the 7th. They want a curtain call here at Yankee Stadium. Jeter bounces a base hit up the middle, and the go-ahead run is on for the Yankees in the 7th. They may not get the curtain call as Bruce Bochy makes his way out of the dugout. Here he is, 2 out of 4 tonight, including the game-tying 3-run home run in the 7th inning. O'Neill pops it up. Long run for Gwynn. That's the 2nd out of the inning as Langston comes on to get O'Neill, and will allowed 1 run on 2 hits. The home run by Chuck Knobloch has tied this game as you look at the '98 postseason for Mark Langston. The block by Hernandez. Jeter takes off, and he's in scoring position with 2 down.
Great base running by Jeter. He took off the minute the ball went in the dirt. If Hernandez comes up with it cleanly.
With 2 on and 2 out. Runners go on ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Martinez down the right field line. Grand slam. Brocious flies one to dead center field. Finley on the run back to get it. In the midst of the curtain call by Tino Martinez, Brocious flies to center. A night of redemption here in game one. 5 games in this 1998 postseason. A big ERA. A ball and 2 strikes on Gwynn. And the ground ball base hit through the right side. So the Padres come right back with a leadoff hit. And Gwynn is 3 out of 4 tonight.
Breaking ball from Jeff Nelson.
And once by Reggie Jackson. Broken back, ground ball back to Nelson. They get the lead man Gwynn. A put out 1-4 for the first out here in the top of the 8th. In addition, the $1 million Gillette will pay the strike zone challenge winner. And the strike zone is a challenge against Caminiti for Nelson as he misses with ball 4. A leadoff hit, the force out, now a walk. And here come the Padres in the top of the 8th. In game 2, game 3, the game-winning home run. He homered in the NLCS as well, but here he strikes out for the second out of the 8th. And here's Mariano Rivera. Unscored upon in the 1998 postseason. As he had Mariano Rivera, the 7th and 8th. John Wetland for the 9th. Runners go as Joyner grounds to Knobloch. He kicks it. Gets past him and a run will score. Most likely an error to make it a 3-run game and bring the tying run to the plate. Now the tying run at the plate here in the 8th inning. Finley to Martinez. The other hero of the bottom of the 7th inning closes the top of the 8th. Rivera did his job. It's a 3-run Yankee lead. The last 2, including the clincher against Cleveland, 18 runs, including 9 tonight. Posada's gone, and that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Into left field. Vaughn is there, can't make the catch. And Ledet will hold it first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Ledet is on base for the 4th time tonight.
Works the count in his favor. Many times he'll guess fastball and look to pull.
Knobloch drilled. And it's 2 on with 1 out.
Great speed on the bases.
Not going as Jeter takes ball 4, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out. And O'Neill coming up. Struck him out for the 2nd out of the inning. The bases are loaded with 2 down as O'Neill couldn't catch up to the breaking ball. The tying run in the on-deck circle. And Rivera will go back to work right now. What a job by Randy Myers. Keeps his team in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts. We go to the 9th. Yankees lead 9-6. The 2-2 to Myers. 1 away. Very much in the thoughts of this 1998 New York team. The 1-2, 2 out. The pop-up, third baseman Brocious. Game 1 to the Yankees.